Moi, je suis d'obsession. Et ça, le rôle aujourd'hui AVC. Tu vois, un pas de ton côté de la tête est déjà bloqué.
Côté à base congolais, système yakobo ko la bana o ezaki botike la rapé ba papa ba sala ka ba responsabilité na.
I'm a married woman, but 6 months ago, I actually found out I'm the side chick.
Surtout mi balo so monika mbala zana like. Yeah.
Wow.
Kata téléphone, kata makolo parce que you are side chick.
I thought my wedding was side chick. There is always one that's going to have leverage over the other.
Moi si pesé me ko la raté.
École.
A combien na combien de mois?
9 mois.
Basi ya mabala basi ya ndaku Ézalaka lokwa ngana zaki wana liboso ata lelo différence eza esute na on mérite ka nazala wana po ani po ba tanga bag na. Welcome to Parlé.
Hey.
Home for your daily dilemmas
And all your trending topics. And of course, this is the place for real conversations, especially when we're seeing certain things happening in the community.
Masolo a bien. Pour de na communauté congolaise déjà, tous a déjà masolo a bien. Donc faut pas qu'on mixe les choses.
Ici on mixe pas, on mélange pas.
On ne mélange pas. Guys, today we have a special guest. En tout cas, Muninga nanga Wario, Angelique na podium.
Angelique or Marios.
This is not about Fali Lelo for my sama kama Fali te pa.
Te o Marios.
Fali te
Bon,
Lelo.
okay.
Ça va, na yé la système li kamola motote.
Et yango wana toujours la taille.
I love that. Thank you for coming, Angelique.
Thank you for having me.
Today our topics is regarding side chicks. Ou to benga bango ba deuxième femme.
Te baza babanda.
Bambanda te. I don't think I would never deuxième bureau en banda te. Parce que déjà, deuxième bureau à niveau motina.
Mais ça la différence though.
No, you can't say mbanda. Let me give you an example. Mbanda is aneti, not even in a marriage, you're in a relationship, and it's like you're both competing for the same position. That's what I call kibo mbanda. I wouldn't say that mwasi andaku and then bazuelie.
Bandana na kibombanda de.
Kibombanda yo.
Deuxième bureau ngwe bandano na kibombanda. Siko mobali so aza mobali mobo ya ba courage ebele. O azolinga kie na mona ba degré moko boye. Yango wana pena ba benga bango. Yango nde siko ekomaka ki deuxième bureau na ki deuxième femme.
So okay, a bandana kibombanda, and then when she really takes her throne, I'm going to go deuxième bureau.
Yangwana yonsko moni terme na biso lelo eza est que ba deuxième bureau bazala kaka.
What is the difference between main chick and side chick? Angelique Yobanda.
Bon, ezalora biloro lea. Ozalaka na main course na dessert. Main chick yene main course. Side chick yene dessert.
But I'm a sweet tooth. So, déjà, ton rôle about main chick and dessert, I prefer dessert.
Mais il y a one comme na ba carré dentaire wana. Tu vois.
Monica so kena te yondo kena ngoma be. Ba main chick lo kwande ba bololo.
Te na ibiso, o mami ba msusu la zela, o mami ba msusu. Main meal na ye, o mona lingi susu. O mona zui azima desu. O mona zui pondu, achengo nyoso na Thompson nyoso wana. Mais ce que ton comme dessert, o memele moi belesa. Mele moi safu, mele moi banana.
Déjà le connaît pour le dessert.
O sepelisa moi
na comprendre
na libume elle la lora kofi.
OK na ngoma be teme. Angelique la zokoita ba comment. Mais c'est bon, tout continue pour ba kombo moi Angelique okota mais c'est bon.
Ah bon Cindy.
Bon pour moi je pense que
et aucun en français.
Na kina ba français tala vie na nga fali popa emala. Alaxi biso ke photo yeko la français. Poye akomo ke na biso na banglais. Hilary nazoye biso ke vient nga beti banglais moko na Kenya kuna dans mystique.
No, that's true.
Yango moni nga pe siko na komi trop français.
Il faut le papier ekuf.
Yango na. Je pense que pour ngai na mona kapina siko donc na ebité. Siko et comment na point pour to changer siko kombo na to pesa bango ba side chicks. Pour to changer ngo pour to maita bango grade.
Non, maman
ba. Mais pas part time.
It's a part-time.
It's a part-time work. No, it's a part-time work.
Being a side chick is part-time work.
It's a part-time.
They have a full-time ba comme Angelique.
Ba full-time.
Oh oui.
Explain. What's the difference between a part-time side chick and a full-time?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, na comprendre
na tuni question anaki. Eza siko e comme na étape nini. O siko esenga ki to changer bango kombo po to mesana ko benga bonka ba side chicks mais si ko omona na ba même na lingala ba makangu ba deuxième femme
comment on makangu
si ko omona ki deuxième femme wana mobala ngo wana wa signé na emos na ye
e poza signé moi sandako
e uta mingi na mibalo ba signera ba sandako aboita aboiti pe koto koto asombeli car o pas sombeli car amemi o na congé o pe to moni kuna mati avion siko siko et comme en étape ninga question na ngeza bongo na otuno
avant que to
ba changer kombo
avant que to kota étape wana ya
main chick akoma foto pesa bongo ba kombo
zela avant que to wana so to lobela mibala ngo to lobela mibala lon
to ke na ngo pena ndenge ezalaka angélique comprendre nga po o na obeta lelo na obeta pena ba mboka selon nde to mona pena ne monde ngo ezokende po eke mabe eloni esilaka te apa gloire ya nzambe siko
man se gloire ya nzambe wow
to mona pena ke oya boti o pa boti
ba comment ça ping pong te moni jeza ina ordinateur sur comme na vraie vie à côté ça apon ba ko bela chulubat ala kamulangi
sikoyo soki sikoyo komi na ba degré wana ke oya boti o pa boti o senti pe ke banango zana sisa ana ba différence mo ba moi wa koksi ina na décembre le 3
mais mi bana ngope bolo ba ke ba beta ping pong na mbeto pe lorote nzambe na ndika na loba vous êtes des
but now you can't say that. Okay, all right, let's add the way there. Let's just go on to that point. Wait there, let me say something. So if you're saying that, par exemple, why is he then juggling two grown-ass women? So go ba all andele.
Okay, natuna ki ya mo question na. Abina ngate petit na no fongolo. Moi so mobali déjà baloba nan ba on ba ko na ko eat one thing te. Il faut pas entertain outside. Moi mususu akoka moi sino. Imagine moi sino bali vraiment zumbongo na mutoki na vraiment. Ozu vraiment 200 soki 3000 soki 4000 of footy. Na ba lipo.
D'autres moi comme 3000 4000.
Yeah, na ibite.
Et mata ba 5000 ya.
Et mata misu 6000. Monsieur bache cravate ya papa cravate na koko
kuta chaînette mama te
na koko kuta kufa il faut so appeler chaînette mais il y a déjà comme mikuwa poussière et pasuka mais siko mais akoko enjoy moi sinité
azoke no kon
ya tata leki
ya yongeza important
wamba surtout bango bazami noro trop balataka ba civette na papa noro na biso limbisa ezangate na balante mais ezangate ezaka comprendre siko akurate siko mwasi wana nde alibanda parce que azane 24/7 te yango wana zomona ke aolelise mwasi wana yango wana mais mwasi na ndako azomona boring mibala on peut baza faible really to think about it baza faible baza vraiment mibala mo baza foutir side chick mikolo moi mibala o même tata biso à l'époque ki bombandeza ina elengi obi pwani parce que mobala za na mbongo aza vraiment bien mais mikolo you get 1300 pounds but you have a side chick papa o memanga wapi McDonald's
nani yango azopesa bango ba courage eza biso basite
I think so.
Yango moi na tuni bino question nga tuni question na nga me bo répondre on t'angeli konde ozo ke na nga mabe ya.
What was the question?
Question na nga ezala ki toko changer bango ba kombo mukolo nini. Poto mona niveau ezo kende. Bazo mériter pe ba changer bango ba kombo nga na femme mariée. Mais na moni ba mériter ba changer bango ba kombo po tozo mona aboti awa asombili oka akena ona congé akena o feti akena o sikoyo nani aza main nani aza side to komi confused.
Can I just interject please?
Interject please.
Not with that. I just want to say that they will never be the same because for me personally is that at that mobile as we side check there is always one that's going to have leverage over the other. Dans le sens que peut-être one has a stronger connection, a stronger bond, a stronger chemistry. Peut-être mobile ça a un problème aibi que on peut s'en conseiller bien. Ou son un projet, non sur un projet n'a un oyo, peut-être y était, peut-être y a ça moi c'est délire. À moi c'est passe-temps, à moi c'est enjoyment, mais à moi c'est ko you know, ko bâtir vite.
Si qu'on a na répondre au Hilary. The reason why nga na me mabino na degré na me mabino na mo neti bo komati na o comprendre na ngai o yozoloba ya bongo pe baza mais o nga na opesa bino exemple eza ba okay moni babilo oyo lobi
Basala des
ya
années.
babilo kwa kati ya ndako ngai na yo na Angélique toyeba ngo te biso tomonaka oyo eza libanda na oyo ezopresente libanda ezaki ba niveau moko ozomona toyeba te ke oyo alingaki mingi mpo oyo azalaka boye
parce que azobeta bino babale ndenge moko peso
baza
totali
ndenge moko sikoyo mpo na ngai relation ya bongo na bafille ya bongo tokokontinue kobenga kaka oyo abandaki nsima side check po eloko toomona mingi ezaki basi ya mabala basi ya ndako mpo na biso ezalaka lokwa nga nazalaki wana liboso ata lelo différence eza esu te na omérite kaka nazala wana mpo ani mpo batanga bag na mosapi
non mpo na ye eza ke mpo acede place na ye te parce que so alongwe par exemple so ake amona neti like deuxième bureau gagné also place na ye I think it just comes down to competition and not thinking that you're going to lose. But I want to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you're both losers. You've lost. You've lost. Leave that man. It's a losing battle.
Leave na bango te. Botika na bino kopesa ba conseil ke na na mai. Because at the end of the day, you know what? Us girls to be so good at giving each other advice, yeah. Mais tant to zonga la mi balango.
Te Angélique na raison.
Na yebiso. Muto to tonga mbana biso. Ngave matanda ex na nganzambe bo limbisa. Na tonga bino bien. Na tongi bien. Mais tant to zonga ka. Ça va, bébé. You want cookie? Okay. Here you are. Zwa. But they don't listen.
To Angélique a raison pour.
Because
to mon exemple mususu eza ki deux filles. Ba yoka na bango pena ki te monde za boye. To signer mobile.
Yeah. To sangana to bring him down.
Azongeli ne jonai. Ale mususu wana lepo yoka ki o wana zongela seni na kanda wana méchant. Ipa zongi na ye.
Kako na yoka iswa wana. Yamba lo baka soki oza mbanda. Soki to baka mwasa yandako. Ayepa na o ayebisyo o to sangela mobali. Po to zwa yo mwasa libanda. Mama ye baka tani yo soko sala.
It's the whole I'm coming to you as a woman. Don't come to me as a woman.
It's ésalaka.
Just don't come to me. You know what? No, actually me. Someone like myself here. Come to me as a woman though, please. Because there's some certain information that I'm going to get off you that I will never get from my man.
No, you come to me as a woman. Because I'm open to
come to me. Yeah, I'm going to hear you out.
We hear it like...
Yeah, I'm definitely going to hear you out. I'm not saying that...
Bango balobi come to me. Nga koyana yote. Parce que mi nako finga yo. Nako beta yo. Parce que je pas envie. Au moment où yona mbana nga bosa bizo bana binokuna. Continuez votre histoire. Laisse-moi. C'est la distraction.
No, but wait, Angélique, the reason why we're saying come to me as a woman is not in the terms of mutaya po aneta ko attaquer ou bien ya ko challenge yo. Eza na sens ke omoni basi msusu toza na posa ke toza pe na freedom of ko make ko sala choix. Omoni za mibali misusu ba trapaka basi. Surtout mibalo ba dekona wana ba attrapera biso na sens ke apesi o choix te ozomona na sens nini ebele nde za boye pe msusu peso mwasi aye pe na obike te ngaya nazala na mobali na yo en tout cas tala ku tozalaka boye nga pe msusu na ndenge ya bien na kosala choix na tikeli bino pe mais sikoyo ebele tozala na bashwa na te basi ebele bazana bashwa na te po nini mutalo ba vérité azate fille wana déjà mobala te de accord bato libanda baoloba
surtout mibala libala
mwasi azoba po mobali nazo sala buzoba libanda mais yo zo sala eloko te nzoka nde yo bengaki fille to fille bengaki yo awanganaki te aza jona ngate anika camarade
mais
siko na place ana siko oko expect ngapi na mwasi bana sala
mais toko sa te mingi na biso tozai ba side chick sans koyeba.
Okay, that goes to my next question. My next question is, how do girls end up in situations where they are the side chick?
Bon. J'ai envie de dire ça. Il faut parler en français. Cet homme, sozo talangai, yonde oza yo nezana nzamba mona. Bon. Mobala on pas ya parce que mi balo baza libala to baza fiancé to baza en relation ba ya raté le roi ne ba passer ba ya raté na maseke ba ya toujours oh je ne moi ça zate surtout mi balo na fanda kanga moko moi ça rolamba te so mama na wala anyway to ke kunate all ba bon so this guy spoke to me he was like oh you know I'm just saying oh ye batate but I think I should have noticed because
I was about to say, there's always signs,
They
baby girl.
are, because
there's signs.
Even when I came to see his house, it was nice. But I didn't know he had a fiancé. So ngana oswa to sa pe ba plan surtout nga pe imagination Angélique ba boule. Donc on peut imaginer surtout comme azape bien nice.
Wana déjà ozo what's you go boule déjà libala.
Na kwe ya salinga déjà algebra. Algebra go en chambre. Algebra alphabet. So déjà au
Angélique is such a naughty girl.
Yeah.
Nazo ebisa yo. Asalinga abracadabra, abracadabra, papa na maman so bota makambo ezanga te mwana. C'est notre esprit. Bon. Tant que ba sentiment komi obike afterward na mwaka muntu mwasi ayo komelanga you be with my man and especially bino basi anda kunde boyaka avec agressement suko imagine suko so za muta agression agressivité suko ozwa ndeni
voilà problème en français
il y a un problème en français faut landa vient na biso
famille il y a mon lave il y a il y aura lève nzambe
faut moi ba leçon ya
leçon ka suko the girl came and attacked me, and I was like, I didn't know. I didn't know he had a girl. I didn't know you were in the picture. Yeah, sorry, mom. But I didn't know.
Okay, so my question is, Basalio by algebra okwe, his woman akomelio o mobile nanga. Sikona mama wana, what do you do?
Yeah, what decision do you take?
Non, quand je tenais une décision, faut que je sois à Barataba.
Pour continuer non.
Avant la tiga. Parce que il faut que tu aies pour la y c'est fini. Non, c'est fini. Au moins, il faut la zone les sous. Et ça m'a soumé dans ça. Na zone les sous parce que peut-être na testa qui bien te peut-être l'homme qu'elle l'a dit c'est pas lui. Il faut tester encore.
Na kino problème na siko yango tozoloba. Yango nde mtu siko esalaka ki omona mwasi akomi mbala moko sa check.
Ngakota kite na
gutaki. Ozana raison. Na sala guteri. Ozana ozela na edeo osoli no mabete.
Merci.
Bayaki na ebandeli bakosa ki yo. Na ninga vrai na ninga ya bien oto yebi normalement mtu fa sala. Na ndenge pena o ézalaka ya classe na soto landi bible eza mingi faut otika ndeka na pesa l'exemple elo ni esi la kata pa
mais oyebi batu baza teti so moni ba ba baza pe ba teti
yango na oloba
ngasko na za teti
non comme place ozaya non comme na ba sentiment non pofona la ndaka moi muke ba sentiment non et puis na acknowledge yango
il faut que tu ekelengi
naza moi ça libala mais faut to acknowledge yango po eza circonstance
surtout ba
le yango sko atuni question ke e bandaka nini mwasi akoma deuxième femme e bandana baka oka ya boye
apesenga forbidden
fruit e kotina makila na kibomoto na ye atali bible ate mupandi kwa pesi biso par exemple ke ba pasteur ba oluka ye donc
et atali moko lo bien on peut na parler ba
ya sorry
ya we
ba pasteur ba oluka
ye no ba oluka pasteur muto luka kayeyo
ye na kamera sikoyo eza faute na yete po a goûter le romo normalement
forbidden fruits quel fruit
forbidden fruits na nenga vrai fatika
normalement
na nene pena o netinga boy conseil na nenga na pesa falotika mba moko mais lokola tika kite to ko pe faute te za ya mobali
ya Syndie na ibiso o mami balo wa mikolo
komo kende na mwase libani na degré wana yo mobali
ya Syndie na ibiso
ozana
zela na ibisa bino moi biso ba youngers mibali homme marié homme fiancé homme adoptive là dedans les relations ba mekande biso de youngers because déjà ba yebi ma solo. Parce que au moins ma solo ba on ba betaka. Ba ouais génération biso ba beta ma solo anate.
You know what? That's a good topic that we're going to come back to, age gap and how men manipulate younger women. Thank you, Angélique.
Azo souffler on na souffle
souffle. Oh, sorry.
Okay, cool. So in this case, Angélique, after Basalio moi algebra did 3 fois. Okay.
C'est 3 fois tu pour baki
c'est just once.
Un coup. But there was one I would say I was not innocent.
Oh, so exactly. There's enough.
I don't think it's about dossier. Yeah, it's about dossier. Na bomba ma trop na masqué. Is that hard? Or masqué disability, masqué ni na masqué sous-souté. So I want to say this.
Okay.
That time okay, I asked for forgiveness for it, but I feel like I had validation.
Did you ask the main woman, the woman for forgiveness, or just God? Or just forgiveness? Yeah,
Donc yo nyonso okutana na bomba finga kaka.
Yeah.
Ezala yo te Angélique wasi.
Au moins surtout au monde surtout maman on a même on a Simon.
Angélique wasi yo te mtupo uza matata. Wasi ezato yo te mtobandaka ya.
Te oyanga ne na bandaka kuna. Oyanga te au moins so eza oyanga. Je vais one is avant. I'm not gonna lie, after like we get to maybe so basi the problem with us here to lingo lo ba vérité. We like to mask the truth enable for it to suit the environment for us to be accepted.
Yeah, definitely.
There arrived one point here when ozuba déception est belé au moins so ozu déception et ça le ozu AVC. Tu un pas de ton côté de la tête est déjà bloqué. So comment le
that's what we call trauma.
Yeah.
Have trauma.
About traumatism, trauma na trauma.
It's okay, girl.
You get to a point that you think to yourself, there's no loyal man. So you might as well just banana. So I got to a point that I was like, do you know what?
You just became a bit ruthless, basically.
Mad thing. That one was mad. And in the first enku, I didn't know. Because I know. I have a girl. Ngana mama onaza nga prétité pour la responsabilité en même temps parce que vous en ambal moins stress. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, I hear that.
That's where I think if you're not compatible, if you meet a guy, if you're with a guy who you're not compatible, but the sex is good, he gives you financially, you have something that benefit you, you will just stay because of that. But really and truly, you know that me and you are not compatible.
But what makes you think having one man is stressful? I don't
Yeah,
get
I'm
where
not
that
gonna
concept
lie.
comes from.
I'm not gonna lie.
No, but relationships is a full-time job.
It is
But I think the stress would even...
Yeah,
you see side chicks now, they're still stressed. You see, I say this all the time. I feel like relationships are they're not easy, but they...
Straightforward. You say this all the time, yeah.
Mon histoire est comme compliqué.
Yeah.
That means...
Quelque chose, ça ne va pas. Ozo mona mobalo déjà yé na un esprit pena qui était alingi yo. To ebi ke ko yeba na période o yeba ni Ézalaka. Mais mobalo de yé pena na esprit na déjà te ki alingi yo. Asepeli na yo. Bovanda. En tout cas, the journey is a lot smooth. Bo kuta na bino na mabaku. Don't get me twisted. But
true.
The things that you come across are not things like, for example, cheating. But it's
still stress though.
No, really.
It's still
do you know
some
why
level
the
of
stress doesn't really take over? Bolingo is a makasi, santimeza makasi.
Maybe no boy biso bolingo is not everything in the bala.
No, one is that you go like bokom na ba degré na biso boy, but it's never the pouvoir.
That's what I'm saying. So ba stage yango continue kaka na bita tango.
Continue ke sila kate.
Même à la mort, aux na stage mususu o continue kana ba stage.
No, listen. Yamba lo bali balezagu. Ezape na pegu.
But for me, I'm not gonna lie. When this guy now told me he had a girl, I'm like, I'm not ready to settle down. I'm not ready to do this. Kiki kaka going to the getting to know you again. Me, I'm just liking the part that it just is nice. Depois,
usamos tanzote Angeli.
Yeah, ngamu muluba, ngamu musweli, ngamu muzala, ngamu muzombo. So 4 tribes.
Basani sinde boy.
No, ye bisao mela. No, ye bisao. So I'm a very I'm a very affection person. I really like
you're touchy-feely, which is fine.
I know. One of them are good.
Ngaza mukongo, so we're not really open about it.
Yeah, ngaza mungala. So mungala so biso to beta.
Mungala me yo na biso.
Yeah, tiga na bisao. So sentiment lekaki ke it's the point that we continued.
Okay.
That's because you guys were following your
No, but the agreement was kwanza.
Okay, no. Now you're okay. I don't want. That's a very important point. The agreement. You have now found out he has a girlfriend. What's the conversation for you guys to now get to an agreement?
The conversation was this. It's good though. You're looking good.
What do you
though.
mean not ready? Not ready for what? Was he proposing to leave his woman?
Because I felt like he was falling. Do you get it?
Okay.
Ézalaka, because there's guys who bazala na
maîtrise.
Not even maîtrise, bazam tout ça la biente.
Okay.
They're like they want this one, but they don't know what they want. So they just want both because they can't.
Right, okay.
And the guy actually told me.
So basically, when he's coming like boza na relation.
But
even though as moi si mais it's an boza apina relation.
Let me stop you there. Do you also think it's a question of him wanting to have both, or because both have given him the option to.
I just feel like he felt like he's not used to having a girl and no side chick. Is that why he likes his main with side?
Okay.
So if you agree to be his side, it's fine.
So he's been open about it.
He was like
But we
open
like-
to it,
that's
but
what
he
we want.
wasn't open to his main though. This is the thing.
So his main doesn't know that.
His
This
main
is
doesn't.
where nabengi makambu ya mibalo
And that's when I go back to no. This is Omoni Syndie. This is what I want to say. Is that someone always has leverage. So what she said is important. The main ayebite because I'll protege main. But your side chick, I want you to know what it is.
They tell you everything.
Yeah,
though.
no. Baka bongo eza ngana pesa bino za dilemma suko ya o ezaki eza bongo te.
The one is about exception. Ezala mingi.
E comme belende yango mo na bimisi yango.
Tikala bongisa suki na nga parce que
to yebi the normal ones. O ezalaka ke mobala o déconner. Moi ça ndako ayebita zo protéger à all cost. O ngana pesa bino exemple eza po e komi bongo e komi ebele et puis ezo kende mabi.
Eki mabi makasi.
E comme ebele. To mona ngona ba misu boy e koma ebele. Mobala o bomba esute. Emsu mo sa liboso ayeba ete na ibandeli. Mais makambe komi ko kende. A komi sko m'en fou. Ale troisième l'air oya. Yekuta ibino de.
yeah, but
But troisième de bakanda.
no, but
Kanda makas.
but I won't lie because for me now today, even when I see the girl, because he's still with the girl, I kind of feel some remorse inside of me.
No, of course you would do
No, you have
because
to.
I felt like, how could I have got? But at that moment, I was in that season where I didn't care.
You always will
you
be,
understand?
because at that moment you're
But-
picking your whatever you're
Because
happy
comme
with.
il biso to ça like maramnio c'est ça batunyo c'est baza up class. Moi je suis la femme de classe. Je suis ngala kasala makamonate. Mais na c'est we all know you do, bro. What do you become bona bino? But I'm not gonna lie. For me at that moment it was alright, but then it got sticky when I got someone.
Right.
Because-
Okay.
So now
and
match
that's what I
it
don't
by
like
Lucky.
about men is
Siko-
that balinga te basala bango yango.
Ya olinga te.
Because when I told him I got someone, he was just like, "Oh, we can't mix that together."
Oh, okay.
And I was like,
So you was happy to mix me?
you get what? And then he was just like, "But that was not the contract." So, but then I was like, "But I want both though."
Yo po beti o ya beti o.
Mais nga zepe confused parce que
Abracadabra, abracadabra.
parce que
Elo kwa mo konzi.
como konti Congolais ensemble. What is that Congolais?
Mais Angélique nanzela nangate.
Oh,
Ete nanzela nangate
na ko
Angélique.
koma nantela te ya.
C'est
Nzamba
bon.
deliver
C'est bon, to yo kana ya.
Parce
To
que-
yo kana ka tous ensemble.
Yeah, wana kuta ngoke te.
C'est bon.
Mais wana is that wana. Parce que maintenant, because you know what, when you're side chick, I would say no, but not like a side chick.
Yeah.
When you're a
was a
side
side
chick,
chick. Yeah.
you don't think about the consequences.
No, you don't.
But then when you become a komisugoya, you ne bazolia.
Yeah, and this
Oyo
is
ka
going
mama
on.
o ko fe
But
lo
that's where karma.
my lily.
Yeah. Karma is a bitch,
Tala.
though.
Have you got a side
Tala.
for every scenario?
Ba yemba kana
Every
micro,
scenario.
me
Yeah.
komo yemba sikona kuse.
Yeah.
Okomlo, ay ale biloka wana dima. Yo mon ami yo vion.
No, but karma is a bitch though. I can't lie.
Listen,
I feel
it
like
is.
karma will come round. It will come when you've picked that person that you really like. Do you know
this?
Okay, but when did you walk away from that situation?
Well, when to go na make him muma ya le main.
Right. Okay.
Le main to go a mimi nga to go na nzela likolo. Apela Monica.
You know, a lot of girls do this.
Do what?
They've got their thing until this is when, for example, they're casually dating. No, for example, if it is that there's someone that they're serious about, they've got their thing. They could be in a casual
But
situation.
we got this though.
until they lock down the thing that the
They think
person
that
they're
they have.
actually
But that's
serious
true,
about.
Yeah, women are starting to
ngo.
do that, it seems like.
But I'm not gonna lie, me iya ba no kwanza nga to kwanza na le temps que na kwanza na wanzo.
So the one that you actually want.
Do you get it? You're just a pre-temporary person that is scratching my back while I get there. Do you get it?
During this period, there was no more remorse for the woman at all. It was gone.
For me,
out
it was
the window.
you're not in a commitment with me. Me and you.
It's not a
Do you get it?
contract.
But he's still sleeping with somebody
I didn't.
else.
Listen, it
And
was.
he's still
But I'm
cheating
not
on
gonna
his
lie, yeah.
wife.
But the adrenaline was.
And I think that's what it is for the men sometimes. It's the adrenaline.
It's
And in
for
that
the
women as well.
In that moment, that's why women
It's for the woman as
that are
well.
in
It is
situations
the
like Angelique were,
Yeah.
you need healing because it is coming from a place of trauma. Because in that moment, you're not even thinking remorse of I'm destroying someone else's home.
I was thinking about myself.
Exactly. That's coming from a place of trauma.
But they do say, you know, the right thing is hard to do. The wrong thing is the most easiest thing to do.
No, Syndie, I think it comes down to conscience mutu. That's what I'm saying. It's
Not
coming
then a
from a place
When I say
of
the right thing is
trauma.
harder to do.
Day.
I think a conscience
No.
thing.
This is not about the.
conscience
No. I'm not saying about what's good and what's right. Okay, because what's good and what's right comes down to what your conscience is telling you. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. When you're now in a place where you're ignoring your conscience, you're coming from a place of trauma. Because if Ozana you like.
Your conscience wouldn't.
No,
Not necessarily
trauma.
You know, it's not a basi. I'm not
Zela.
gonna lie. It's not a basi peke basi vraiment.
No,
They know,
yeah,
they will
not
still do
necessarily
it.
trauma, Hillary. It's just because na minute
So some people are just bad mind regardless.
Atene, it's not even bad mind. Atene, yeah, it's bad mind.
It's
But
bad
what
mind.
she's done is Atene santimana ye liboso.
Yeah.
Alungoli maka a block of everything. Ayebi na ye
But
what
for
she's doing
you
is
to
wrong.
get to that place, it comes from a place of trauma.
Yeah.
No,
When
it
you
comes from a
know
place
it's
of
trauma,
selfishness.
Okay.
You want to be selfish.
You know
But then
Because
you're a
Otali
malicious person.
Of course, yeah,
Okay,
that's it.
okay.
Women is just malicious.
Because no, it's not malicious in a way. Like if we was to pull it down on like hard rock, it's malicious.
Because I'm not saying that I'm holier than thou.
It's not judging.
I'm just not at all.
It's just being real with you.
No, but what
Do you
I'm
get
trying to
it?
say
Yeah.
is that I've been in very similar situations, yeah, because do abatu, yeah. And it gets to a point where I think, and I was having this discussion with someone, it's like someone like myself, it's hard for me to be a side chick, not because of Sukinde, no, because of my character. So in the sense of already, I'm very territorial. So when I'm giving myself to someone, I'm expecting that back. So when I'm seeing that you're not reciprocating, I'm not going to give you that same energy
but that
back.
comes with age, though, Hillary. I'm not gonna
Yeah, that
lie
does come with
because
age.
I'm not gonna
Because I
lie.
feel like I've always been like
because
that.
I'm not gonna lie. The old me, like when I was in my early 20s to my early 30s now, is completely different.
No, of course it's gonna be.
My conscious, I'm well aware of everything. I'm well aware of the consequences and all of that. But back then, yeah, singala tunga, mbo pesimbo mkua mbo agore woof woof. I take you.
The dog says no.
No. Fama, who let the dogs out? Who? Because at that time I wasn't thinking. I was thinking about me. I'm living life. I'm gonna do this. I come from obviously my one came from the trauma I came from, and I was like, I'm gonna do whatever
But
I want.
I want us to highlight that because obviously knowing your story, which we'll probably talk about another day, it's probably coming from a place of trauma where you're being ruthless. Like with someone like myself, I'm not saying that I haven't been through traumatic situations, which because I have, but I think in those scenarios, I'm just kind of, but then again, like I said, it might not even be my conscience.
That way you're trying to validate.
I want something to be mine. I don't want to share.
Yeah, no, everybody has their own
Like,
reasons.
I
With
don't
me-
want to be with
But
someone.
there's people that want to share, you know.
No,
Yeah,
but
no, there
like
is
what I'm
people like
saying,
that,
what
for
I
real.
am
Yeah, of
saying is that I do not want to be with someone where I'm not allowed to call you at a particular time. So if I'm getting a part of you, you're getting a part of me. And long term, that's not someone that I want.
Yeah, no.
So I cannot put myself in that kind of situation.
But do you know, yeah? There's Zano na luba tonto. Tonto ana banoka ta telefone kana 21h.
Exactly. So come makama bongo
Obi-
na
Yeah.
kokate.
Eba no stressing
Exactly.
obe na telephone.
Because you see,
Exactly,
let me give you an
But
example.
those are good signs then, innit?
Yeah,
Good-
I was in a
good news.
situation
No,
where
signs
but
for
I have a
women.
limit. Nga skona
Yeah.
limit.
Tala na yeba deja zana ebiso. Obe mama don't. I'm sorry. The person you're calling is unavailable. Please leave a message after the tone. When you finish, you may hang up. Sutu mi balo so Monica mbala zana laika.
It's silly.
Libra.
Tesco
Tesco Mobile. Sainsbury. Benda. Yebaka ke suka pesuka oyokika. Welcome to the T-Mobile voicemail.
My head hurts. Wow.
Kata telephone, kata makolo, parce que you are side chick.
Aye.
Parce que they have upgraded, you know. Avant zaiki Laika, Libra. Si vous comme Tesco Mobile.
It's sweet.
Sainsbury
Not
Mobile.
Tesco Mobile.
Asdal
It's
Mobile.
sweet.
No, you be so.
No, but my reasons for me, I've been in it 19 years. I can't. But what I've always said, I feel like I go with Ponang is the karma. I believe Nazapina a strong believer of karma. So I always feel like what you do will always come back.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Ezonga kaka na ero yo lingi mobali mobo pena na mutema.
Yeah.
Ezonga na mobali mo apamba te.
Yeah.
Ezonga skona open na yo peno lingi makasi ndesiko. Et puis il faut passer circonstance ya karma pour oyeba siko degré pour oboya pena lisumu ana bien.
Tozana batu batala abiso and mutatine libiso problème dilemma. So to comme na moment dilemma.
Jana mi melela déjà.
Normalement mela. Syndie, take it away. What's today's dilemma?
Donc mobala sente libanda. Sikoyo natan wana nyonso mobala ebiso le oyo découvrir que pour eza ba étape. Oyo découvrir que moi ça na za zemi na ba 3 mois. Mobala prometté opena obiki te chérie en tout cas ezaki erreur talaka yoza bibé na ngai attendez opena ba maloba tout o ézalaka. Angélique betela biso no moi maloba na oya basuka lo mibali batandaka mais qui na mingi na ba ya
bayara na maloba ki chérie ezeka erreur surtout ba o bazalaka ba manipulate wana moni ba se yo bando yo katenga na za mobali homme de la maison tongo yo kangate vraiment na zande ni mwasi ayo ka mobali no moni siko kotinga na erreur ya Ézalaka wana tantenga.
So he's even blaming it on you.
He's even blaming
yeah ngaku ba blame mataku na ngai ba blame mataku na ngai tante
really
mais ndeti mataku bando bele pim pom 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 pim yeah no biso.
Bon exemple mobala on ye wana pena o Angélique apesi ye wana pena azana scénario oyo allez moi c'est pas à convaincre pe moi c'est pas limbisi ya lobite to vanda talaka ozambali nanga balanga ozonga ba age ba 15 ba nini
c'est na changer normalement non
bavandi moi c'est pesé me kola raté
ekoli
a combien na combien de mois
9 mois
pour ça robote ya raté ça nini jour on peut mboula libanda
bois
mboule ezobeta pe oyiba mbulu ezala bolali pena mbaino na mbetu mbula ne ezobeta pena
malini wana sala be ranzoto
ta pongi penza ya ele
da ya Syndie wana makolo na wana mamobali
oyo croisane botepe na masolo
non yebisa wana boyo ka vraiment je te lâcherai pas héritier
sikoyo appela ngwe na fono po eza ba epoka mwaka appela ngwe na fono lo wana ya balika
mama
aza na phone na emi balaza na iPhone ivandi koto
surtout ba sonnerie ya butu
iPhone koto atie na silence lika loko ekota apena silence na mapasi eleli atie na loudspeaker mona kaka fi wana bengi ote na minute ndenga mwaete mwana ngwa ya kate
azoya
siko na minute ndeza bonka afo yo
ngana kotala makole sika mbana na kotaki.
In true Parlé fashion, what would you do?
What would
I do? Na ta makole sika mbana na kotaki siko mwana zobima ngana yo na ye toza na buffer mwana on va buffer ensemble mobile nga oza likolo aotala ngana edo na bi push donc si problème c'est moi là ça un problème te
problème te
moi là ça
problème pour nga mwana na problème mais c'est bon tout qui non
moi ça problème te do you know why because I feel like
what you're talking about na problème
moi na problème ngana mwana bon te
I think I join Syndie in that point.
Yeah,
okay,
no.
You're gonna have to, girl, ladies and gentlemen, you're really gonna have to beef me in the comments because
the thing is, it's expected in our culture, in our community, that you have to accept the child. Moi, na poème na sens ni. Moi, na poème ta zene no sans oui, mais na zo obligé aux right, hein?
Oh ouais, pourquoi tu as nos raisons? Ngana ba ke moi na un problème te. In the sense of
kana kobota ma déjà wana na zape obligé te.
Yeah.
Non, obligé de maman.
Moi, quand tu cité parce que non le ballon bilobe là. Moi
no, I want you to be realistic.
Angélique, tu n'as pas poani po. We love to go with it. Trop que maman accepte. On moni bana batu. Bazona banda ku bambanda bazo nyoko la bamba nyonga ba olesa ba. Nga need to safeguard that child. Akoya pa na ngate pona minute na ready na osali mabi.
O moninga, I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah. Nga mumbali na nga osali makambo wana. Me mama you do that. You have to allow me to do it to you. What? Oh. I'm the type of person. I'm not gonna lie. No. Yes. And you have to see my when I'm pushing it out, bro.
It's like you want to have a baby as well.
Yeah,
no, with another man. Yeah,
we're both doing it.
She's saying with another man.
We're both doing it. Oh, ngalo. O moni ngalo. Mama na pe bien. Me papa ndima pe anga. Because
I think that is a bit extreme just to prove a point because you're trying to prove a point. And that's like revenge.
You're hurting yourself.
You're hurting yourself in the long
For
run.
me, I'm not gonna lie. For me, I'm not gonna lie. Nde muntu naza teti. Atande bo preshenga. I'll do you the same. I'm the type, I'll feel good when you feel exactly how I feel.
The pain, yeah.
Because that way we can start afresh. Because I feel like a lot of us, you can leave. Leaving is good. For those that was on leave, comment, oh, you can just leave the marriage. Go leave and you can just go leave and you're thinking about all that you built with your man, all that you did, job.
Okay, you know what? I want to give my 2 pence, yeah? So what would I personally do in that situation? If I have built and it's been years and years and my man does that, I'm probably going to stay. But it gets to a point where now it comes down to my husband in terms of how he is going to, you know, like orientate the process of us rebuilding. Because I'm not going to make life easy.
No.
Because if I'm feeling shit that day, you're feeling shit with me. If I'm happy, we're happy.
And
if I'm pissed off, you are pissed off.
And it can take years.
Exactly.
I can come back after 2 years of forgiving you and I'm going to be angry again.
That's what men need to understand. That is the consequence.
It's a process.
But in our culture, it's not like that.
Do you know
Women
what I
are
think?
suffering.
Do you know what I think also is that a man, for example, Ayebika Salio Mabi, Yemoko in his guilty conscience, Abaepeyo, he would actually be okay if the situation is done. But what I've understood with men, like men don't actually dump women.
No, men don't leave women.
Yeah,
no.
they don't leave you. Like they
leave you on temporary.
They act it out. They make you suffer and then you have to leave.
And then you have to leave.
Exactly. Mais in that situation there, I have to leave.
Yeah, I would probably have to.
I can't.
In the long run, it's just,
I've seen too many.
It's just a lot.
It's going to get messy.
It just doesn't work. I have to leave.
For me, it gets messy. I feel like when it gets to the stage, Coach Zemi, you went out and did that.
It gets too messy.
Me, the type of woman I am, I will not stay with a man. I have to hurt you back.
No, I have to leave because I've seen too many examples of women who stay in those circumstances and the man makes those promises that, you know, I won't. And I know, you know, for a woman, it's like you're delusional to maybe believe. Like, it takes a really strong man. Mobile ana pina for happiness.
Surtout bayela been on a puppy eye, you know.
Maybe mobile ana for happiness. Mobile
that girl was her cousin.
Mobile apesi ba promesse ke ko insiste moi ça na obota te. Au tapena ba principe na nzela for happiness esprit. Because yeba kina baka bongo, moni basiana relation e kata na aka so moi ça na boyi.
Mobile. Mais baba te
so mobile ana boite misu bazana bango mona pena yena mobile bakomi mpuku na nyao nde katanaka mais soki moi sana libando aboti aboyi mobile te bo se trouver na deuxième troisième quatrième mois na ozaka na kata.
But you know there's girls also that accept this kind of life.
Why do they accept
and
it?
I'm not gonna lie, because I've heard at least 2 stories of girls that they know the men are promiscuous, they allow the men to do it.
No, of course.
And then they put up a front to you because they're having fun. But they know.
Okay, cool. So what you're saying is that there are a lot of women that are actually in open relationships, but don't actually show that, look, I already know what my man's doing. He doesn't hide it from me. But
they enjoy bullying you. They enjoy just bullying you for just falling for their man's trap. There are women who are that wicked.
You see those that's why I say wicked. I have to walk away because I can't let someone have that type of control over me. Ngadi aso ekibombande komi ya ba niveau ki okumo sala banko po ofeshienga. Tukafuna walk away peacefully because you can't have that level of control. Po mutu ana vaina ndaku na ye au kadikile pena ki lobi no sa Syndie boy.
Ngasko no kokate mutu epete na wa sa ile ma base.
Donc fona tikela bino terrain bo enjoy bo za bien. Po mobali déjà yanga so a permettre déjà. Fi wana pour exemple mobali a permettre.
No 100%.
Fi wana sala akoma na ba degré wana. Simba sute fona tikela bino place na bino bo enjoy.
Yana ko motala ba.
Po moni to zo atteint belé a ko build ba personality na biso ba caractère na biso po mutu mo ba ya alali ka na butu alale emsunzala. lobi na waye kaka
balala anzala
balala apinzala ko po mingi pe bazana bona bambongo te.
This is just mad.
Yeah.
So for anyone that's going through that particular dilemma, Syndie, what advice would you give them?
Yaona lobaki liboso eloko nini sila ta pa gloire nzambe. Na kuna vie na nga mobo adayati lelo. Mwasi aliae. Mwasi aliae. Puis no ba mwasi aliae po ni po biso pa ba congolais mtakufa normal na zati. So mtakufi bali.
So
Mwasi aliae.
Na décembre to na octobre, to na janvier. Na décembre, Nzambe.
Kisenge na wezo ya. Mwasi aliae. Die wana atika mwasi na bana 7. Ki bon dia bakoma 8 so na biso mwasi na après 5 mois bala na.
Mais ngalo ba
exemple a bien ngwana na pesi bino ke elo le kitika.
Exacté.
Espoir.
Ezali.
Donc mi pesa panzambe tanga Bible bele, kendaka ba église bele. Ozwa na.
Angelique, what about you? Advice?
Pour la side chick, pour la main chick.
No, the main chick, mobile na iba,
bon, nga peso de côté parce que nga zala Zuela epe bot scratcher na yo morope.
Usa muta sentiment.
Na ebisao. Foro.
Papa se o baluka Angelique a muta délivrance. Bon délivrer.
Azar.
Because
délivrance.
Now ebisabino because
you need to contact S.O.N network. The email is there. Please in the description. So Facebook information.
Luka no edeo. No
délivrance.
For you married, I'm not gonna lie to you because it takes a lot of effort pour que no ba no tromper tout ça. So you know muta calme. Tika. There's nothing wrong with walking away. But there's a lot of awareness. Because oyo kufana average ozagi normal. Oyo kuma obviously.
You know what? Yeah, now we will even applaud you for leaving. Before back bazao seka now we will applaud you. Leave that man.
If he's treating you like that,
leave him.
Open that door. Leave.
Hilary.
I'm just gonna join all of you. Like with me, like abort mission, like call it off, like escape everything. Like the main and they said, like live your life. Like it's just you see that man, he's messy, he's a mess. Like just leave him. I don't feel like there's no ifs, no buts. There's no even. Or like, let's look at it from this angle. No, just leave the man. That's just me.
Yeah. So you won't leave. Avant leave, you won't better un coup. Kanisa. Parce que ça pour un souvenir de longtemps.
Angélique.
Pour longtemps. Au moins une zèle ça moulai.
Angélique, sentiment no go tanga no Bible te ya.
Syndie lobi dimanche to
na tanga suko wa Bible on pesa la na Genèse, Lévitique, Exode. Ora na lo ba.
Voyage tête.
Un coup. Pona. Oh, fallait le baka. Pour la route.
Un coup.
Avant que on se sépare. Un coup.
Guys.
That's it.
Angelique, as you're saying that, I've actually got another dilemma. I'm a married woman, but 6 months ago, I actually found out I'm the side chick. I just don't understand. How is that even possible?
Keep on banda yo. Mama.